departing North Hills. Arriving at Lane. My first time riding the whole line. I've already ridden up to Ambler before. Even that was a few years ago, so it's new uncharted territory for me on Septa Regional Rail. One of the few lines I haven't fully ridden. So far, scenery really good. Has some cool suburban Philly houses and nice golf course along the tracks right after North Hills. The Orland Inn, kind of cool. Seems like a cool town to stop at, explore. Now we're running past, looks like an industrial area, containers and old motor vehicles. Looks like a cool little park here. Nice little hills around here. That's the Pennsylvania Turnpike. Arriving at Fort Washington. Looks like a cool town, nice history, but could use a little bit of work. It's a pretty nice station though. It's rare to have nice long high level platforms in Septa. I'll still keep in the original building. Ambler's pretty cool. Ambler's gonna be your next stop, but they did the same. And actually, I think it went out of business, but they opened a model train store in the old station, Ambler. I remember I went to that several years ago when I was in model trains, and owners were nice, but we went back a second time, and you know they were closed for family issues and stuff. And, I don't think they're open no longer, but Still pretty cool. Passing the original Fort Washington station. Still looks pretty cool. This line consists of lots of old, very cool historic stations from the Pennsylvania Railroad era. I gotta tell you, I love Septa's catenary poles. I think they're very cool, very unique. They give it that little charm. I would prefer to be riding on a Subliner V today, but I'm still fine with 4. Gets the job done, you know. Just, I feel like the V is a little more open, more space, more lighting, just more alive car. These are kind of bare bones, I'm not gonna lie. But some crews prefer them. Actually, quite a few crews prefer these to these, but I know Bill Rowland kind of has a mixed opinion on them. Now blowing through a grade crossing. Appears that we are now entering Ambler. Cool trackside apartments from what looks like the old factory. Now, there is a person, his name is Bobby, and he created a Roblox game that basically resembles the Doylestown line. He's almost completes Philly, so shout out to Bobby for that. It's like some extra blows for children here. And Ambler, stopping in Ambler right now. From here, when we depart, I'll show you the station, and it's pretty cool. But yeah, like I was saying, shout out to Bobby for making this game. It's available on Roblox, Septa Train Simulator. Pretty cool game. There's a few bugs he needs to fix, but it's overall really cool game, so shout out to Bobby. Yeah, Ambler is a pretty cool town. I've explored it before. They have really cool things, a little nice downtown. Kind of like Yardley, PA. We're actually thinking about moving to Yardley, me and my family, but we'll see when that happens. Alright, departing Ambler. We'll blow through this grade crossing right after Ambler. Now passing the old Ambler train station. There's actually 2 sides to this, and it looks like now they're turning it into a restaurant. Oh, that's awesome. Very good. Very good use of the old, unique architecture. One thing I really like about cities like New York and Philadelphia is they're not designing car-dependent transit. So car-dependent transit is basically park and rides and such. On the Northeast Quarter line, beside, you know, Metro Park and Hamilton, and maybe Princeton Junction, you know, more southern routes have more park and rides, but especially up north, they have infrastructure that's really nice, and it almost fully utilizes the capabilities that transit has. Transit can bring you to, you know, it really builds towns and communities, and transit can make towns a lot wealthier. You know, cars, what do cars do? You know, we're running past the road right now, residential streets of Ambler. I mean, what do these do compared to the train? Getting in your car, driving around, I mean, come on. It's not the fun thing in the world. It's not the funnest thing in the world. Ride on this train, it's a blast. You can feel the acceleration, you see all this cool scenery you wouldn't see from a highway. It's really cool. Now about 10 minutes in the ride, and this is uncharted territory for me now. So I've never been on a section of the Doylestown branch. We're doing it all the way to Doylestown. Now entering Penland, really like these cool walk-up stations from these residential streets. They have tons of those on Septa's network. Really awesome. Yeah, you can see all these houses right up against the tracks, and they're really cool walk-ups from the Penzi era. I like that Septa still keeps that. They don't add huge parking rides. That's one thing Septa is really good on, having lots of walk-up accessible stations. Accessible in the sense that you can log up, not boarding the train, but walking up. The accessibility of the station is pretty good. These cool little towns. Yeah, like I said, houses right up against the tracks. Really cool. I think it would be kind of cool to have a train run through my backyard. I don't know about you, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, picking up speed now. Just passed over what appears to be a creek, and this appears to be another community park. It's kind of covered in trees, but cool little paths and stuff. Oh, that's cool. It's a cool little paths along the rails. Oh yeah, we're picking up speed. Sound good. Look at that house. That is a nice house. Going through a grade. Now arriving in Gwynedd Valley. Now departing Gwynedd Valley. I believe our next stop is North Wales. Really nice houses here. I really like these cool little rolling hills. The elevated section now crossing appears to be a creek. Really cool, the Philadelphia suburbs. Now, the area trains such as the Market Frankfurt line Broadsheet run through might not be the best, you know, kind of the inner cities, but Philadelphia suburbs, a lot of them are very nice. Especially on lines that lead north, such as the Warminster line, the West Trenton line, and the Doylestown line. All have really nice, cool towns on them. It's a pretty nice day today. It's almost 50 degrees. That's pretty warm for late January. We haven't had any snow, so it's kind of been rainy and gloomy, and it's not great. I prefer snow in the winter. Now appears to ride and rip against rocks, big rocks. Yeah, that's cool. That is cool. Very cool. Yeah, they're nice and low. About 15 minutes in. I do want to say thank you guys for 200 subscribers. I really appreciate it. You know, I'll keep on posting videos. We do videos 4 days a week. Well, every 4 days, but you know, we're trying. I got pretty cool videos coming out soon, and yeah. So yeah, I really want to thank you guys for 200 subscribers and all the support you've been giving me. I really appreciate it. Motivating me to keep on doing these kind of content. So I really enjoy it as well. So I want to thank you guys. believe now we're soon going to be blowing through all those grades of North Wales. There's quite a few of them. Reduce our speed to about, I believe it's 30 miles an hour through here. So yep, try to blow through them. Cool. Nice, cool little town. Now arriving in North Wales. Another cool station. Yeah, really nice. Really nicely done. I believe after here it's Pembroke and then we live in Lansdale. Seems pretty nice. I believe we're going to be departing North Wales. This crossing we have to blow through, so more trackside apartments located right near Pembroke Station. Now arriving in Pembroke. Kind of cool, maybe a little bit more parking than needed, but I believe that's not station parking. Looks like it's for some other building. Over 20 minutes in. Departing Pembroke. Our next stop is going to be Lansdale. And at Lansdale, some trains terminate there, but ours will continue onward to Doylestown. I was hoping to be on conductor Bill Rowland's train, but somehow, I guess I got the train mixed up with another one. Now gonna have to blow through this grade crossing. Appears we are slowing down. Probably have a red signal. Lots of Septa trains are running late today. Don't know why, but lots of them were running late. My train, I took a train from Yardley to Jenkintown, and that was delayed by over 20 minutes. And this one's getting close to that. So, wind delay, especially because these trains run through Center City and then you don't spend much time and become in their route. So. Yep, Lansdale right here. Not quite sure what this interlocking is, but cool little building here. And I believe here is the police station. Downtown Lansdale. Seems like a pretty cool place. Appears to be a bus station. Another Septa train southbound to Philadelphia. Hills-Doylestown station. There was actually there was a bomb scare that happened here like a month or two ago. It was bad, I think, yeah. I remember seeing that. There's a bomb scare here. It's on the news and stuff, so. There's a Lansdale parking garage. Lansdale Yard is right behind it. I'll see you when we depart Lansdale. Now departing Lansdale. That southbound Septa train we saw at Center City just departed. So we appear to be doing the same. Appears to have CSX and Conrail equipment. Passing Silverliner V and a 4. Appears we did the starting sequence of Jingle Bells. So it's definitely more or less used part of the route. I believe our next stop is 9th Street, and here the stations get pretty close. Arriving 9th Street. Only one platform here. Departing 9th Street. This seems to be a bit of a parking ride right here. It's not terrible, but you know, it looks kind of underutilized. I believe this line from Doylestown to Lansdale can be a little bit underutilized at certain times. actually doing this when the Center City has an auto show going, so they're running a few extra trains, and they're not advertising it that well. Some people don't really know, but we knew. We took one of them out of Yardley, so. This engineer is pretty good, but the grade crossings could be better. She's a little bit early on them. The blast could be a little bit longer, but I'm not complaining. It's still a pretty decent ride. I love it, running past the houses. You can see people's backyards. That's cool. We're arriving in Fortuna, but there's no platform on this side, but it's kind of cool. They have apartments located literally right next to the tracks. So another walk up, pretty cool. Decent speed. Looks like some kids here. Now departing Colmar. Cabin. And now warehouses. Blowing through the grade. Passing Link Belt Station. Barely any trains that stop there. Service to Link Belt stations, pretty bare. Oh yeah, we're not holding for any trains. We are going.
No, I'm talking shit. No, but no.
What the hell? It appears somebody in the front cab just got out of the train. Maybe just destination. It's kind of weird. Let me know in the comments if you know what that was. Now the ride's starting to get more wilderness. As you go towards Doylestown, you definitely see the change in scenery. It's pretty cool though. I imagine this ride fall is beautiful. This is kind of cool. New Britain is next, but this is Chalfont. Kind of cool design to it. Crossing before the crossing prior to New Britain. It's definitely a little more car dependent out here. Less accessible stations. Still not as bad as areas such as areas in Toronto, suburbs. They have huge parking garages. This is pretty good. Nice, cool rolling hills. two crossings right before Delaware Valley University. Appears to be a college football field and track field. Cool, very cool. Definitely feels like a university. It's a very small station though, as you can see. It's not very big and there's no passengers getting on, but now departing Delaware Valley University. Our next stop and our last stop is Doylestown. I've been in the town of Doylestown, but I've never taken a train there, so this overall has been a very cool ride. Very scenic, rolling hills, suburban Philadelphia. Next line, I gotta ride the full line if it's the main line. I've only ridden the main line as far as Paoli. Yeah, taking to Thorndale someday. That's a trip. Yeah, definitely seems like kind of a college area. We've got a crossing coming up pretty soon. Start to enter Doylestown, where one track forms into two, and then we arrive at Doylestown station right beside Doylestown Yard. Our speed limit through Doylestown station is pretty low. Like we're only permitted by 5 miles an hour. Trackway. Passing through the excerpts of Doylestown. I believe the station's right in downtown or near it. Definitely a pretty cool ride. So now we're really cutting out our speed now that we get into Hills-Doylestown. Doylestown station. It's like it's literally right beside a restaurant. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this has been a very cool ride, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. And thank you for 200 subscribers. Yeah, thank you guys a lot. Stay tuned because I'll have a lot more rides coming soon. I'll be filming lines and stuff. So Doylestown station, here we are. engineer is pretty good today, actually. The grade crossings might have not been great, but the ride was very cool. Alright, well, I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way.